Hello everyone. What you are looking at here are my pressed crayons and pressed Quiks by the company Prang. So the Quiks are a form of a pressed crayon that is in a pastel shape, and the crayons, the pressed crayons, are in the shape of a traditional crayon. So I want to go ahead on and share these items with you guys because it is something that I enjoy using. And also, before getting started, me and my daughter took a trip to Crumbl today, and this is the berry. Oh, 1 second, let me get it open. This is the berry trifle cup. So if you stay to the end, you will get to see me taste that. And before getting started, I also stopped to Dollar Tree to pick up a few items, and I noticed this little candle. So I thought I would give it a try. I'm going to go ahead on and get that lit, and then we will prepare to start. Okay guys, let's get started. Okay friends, if you want to see the cake tasting, you must stay until the end of the video. But I will go ahead on and jump into getting started, and the first thing I will get started with is the Quiks. So originally I have 2 boxes of the pressed Quiks. This container here, which is an old Olay container. This container here which is an old Olay container that used to have like some type of face pads in it at one time. I held on to this, and that is what I stored this box of Quiks in. So this box here is empty, but this box comes as they are originally packed. Some of them are cracked, and this happened in shipping when I ordered these. It's an item all of this I purchased off of eBay, but in the picture I want to say one of them were cracked, but when they arrived it was about like 3 or 4 of them that were actually cracked. I think this one was cracked in the picture, but in transition a few more of them did crack. So these 2 boxes are both sets of 24, and then I have 2 16 set boxes here. All of these are such beautiful colors, and then the same thing again here, such beautiful colors. Set this to the side, and so this is not actually all 24 of them inside of this container. I was only able to fit 20 of them. So when I moved, the other 2 that I did not put in here is packed away with other art supplies. So the two that are not in here is this light gray and the white. Make sure it's the light gray. Yeah, it's the light gray and the white that are not in this set here. So I will borrow those from this set. Well, no, I think I will do my swatching from this set since they are in order. I'll go ahead on and do my swatching from this set, but to carry them around or use them easily, I did want you to see that I store them inside of this little plastic box. Okay, so inside of the lid, I'll let you see so that you may pause and read, but inside of the lid it states Prang Quiks now, wax crayons in pastel forms. The perfect medium for capturing creative ideas on paper without the necessity of fixitizing. Popular alike with professionals and student artists of all ages. They're easy to use, more adaptable, unlabeled, square shape makes them ideal for layouts, color rendering, fast lettering, sketching, illustrating, and design experimentation. Surprising variations. Use the ends for broad strokes, the edges for fine lines, and the sides for mass coverage effects. Ideas for creative lettering, poster work, and type indication. Lettering, poster work, and type indication. With this new medium, block, script, and one-stroke variations are easier than ever to execute. Try crayon couples. Tie 2, 3, 4 or more Quiks together with masking tape and note the unique lines and color effects obtainable in this way. So it is showing right here where you can tape some of them together in order to create those broad effects that they just described. So I figure, what better way to show you the color coverage of these crayons than doing a swatch color card. So that is what I will do. First, I will start off with the Prang Quiks, and then I will move on to the Prang press crayons. And here I have a small illustration to color with. I'll decide whether I color using the Quiks or the crayons with this one. And then I may color this with the crayons because I did sketch this out in order to see how a full image will look with the Quiks. So if this video is not too long, I will do, after I do the swatching, I will also do this color image. I will color this image in afterward. But if it is too long, then just look for this as a speed video following this video. So I will go ahead on and begin with the swatching. Okay, guys, here is the sample chart, and these are a little drier than I remember them being, and it could be this particular set here, because when I started swatching with my older set right here, I noticed they did glide on a little better. And also it could also be the paper that I'm using. So I want to do one more quick test with these, just to see, because of the fact that they were geared toward artists using them. I just really would like to see what it was that would make these artists quality. But I'm going to dip them in hot water for one, because I don't want to treat them like they are just precious. I want to really get into them and see what they can actually do. So hopefully the hot water, well, the warm water is not extremely hot. I should have probably made it hot. Will warm the wax up a little bit and help it to glide better. Yeah, it's quite warm. So I want to see if it'll glide better with once I warm the wax up a little bit. And then also I have a little linseed oil here, and I want to test. I'm not going to test the whole page. I'll just test out a couple just to see if they also spread better with the linseed oil. And another thing I had forgotten about was this set arrived with 2 black crayons in it. So let's test out these colors. I may test this dark blue as well, just to see if that will help a little. So I'm gonna get them dried off. And let me see if that's going to help it. For one, lay down on the paper better. So it does seem like it's laying down a little better, because it's not shading like it was the first time as I was laying it down, although I did still get a little shading as I was blending it out, but it was major shading when I was laying it down. So, and this one is still a little wet. So what I'm going to do now is test it out with this linseed oil to see if that will make a difference with the spreading. I have a lot on here. Good bit too much. So it does look like the oil is breaking it down. Like I said, I'm not going to do the whole chart. You can see the oil is breaking it down because the color is coming off of the brush. But I'm curious as to know what made it an artist product. So I am also using a Bristol smooth paper, which is kind of dry, and it could be it may do better on like a mixed media paper. Not sure, but let's test this last one. Dry it as much as I can. Although this one was in the pack where I was kind of used to using them. I didn't really have much problems with this one. Coming off crumbly. But I'm curious as to see how it will spread with the oil. Try to get some of the pink off of there. Okay. It does break it down and spread it out, but maybe I'll test doing this when I do this particular piece here and see if it will help the colors spread better. So now I'm going to move on to the Prang regular pressed drawing crayons. Okay guys, that is the end of this Prang pressed crayon sample video. I am definitely going to do my other sketch in a separate video because I'm not sure how much time I've filmed so far, but I can tell that it has been a while. So I will do the other picture in a separate video. But this was a very fun video to do, and of course it was not to say, oh, this is something you need to go out and get. It was simply to share art supplies that were once in circulation and what was said to be geared toward artists. So this was a whole lot of fun, and I hope you enjoyed watching it just as much as I enjoyed filming it. So now I am going to go ahead on and get to this Crumbl cake tasting. Okay guys, now for the best part of the video. Inside this cute little pink cup is a berry trifle cake by Crumbl, and this cup consists of layers of vanilla cake, vanilla pudding, and a house-made berry jam. And I really think that if Crumbl is going to make such cute desserts, they should start making a nice cute little pink spoon to go with it. But lucky for me, I do have one of my pink spoons from Baskin-Robbins, and I am going to give this a taste and let you guys know what I think about it. So I did get a scoop containing everything: the jam, the pudding, and the cake. I think it's really good, and I think that it was a great choice that they did not go with cake icing. This is really good. And you can see the layers inside of the cup. So yeah, I really do like it. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope that you got just as much enjoyment out of watching it as I did get filming it, and I'm going to go ahead on and enjoy the rest of my cake. And until next time guys, thank you so much for watching.